At the other guard, number 10, Jada Gregory. At forward, number 5, Bree Moten. And at forward, number 12, Zariah Rupp. The Lady Trojans are coached by assistant coaches Terry Lynn Dandy, Richard Rowland, and the head coach, Whitney Hooper. And now, Panther Nation, on your feet, let's meet your Elizabethtown Lady Panthers. At forward, a 5'7" senior, number 12, Carly Oliver. At guard, a 5'5" sophomore, number 20, Amir Evans. At forward, a 6' junior, number 14, Sydney Clark. At guard, a 5'9" junior, number 33, Ellie Taylor. And at guard, a 6' junior, number 5, Whitney Hay. The Lady Panthers are coached by assistant coaches Robert Jennings, Derek Pfeiffer, Caleb Smith, and the head coach of the Lady Panthers in his 3rd year, Mr. Donnie Sweeney. Your officials for tonight's games, Mr. Chris Bumps, Fred Rogers, and Todd Sanders.
Carly Oliver, Sydney Clark, Amir Evans, and Ellie Taylor. North Hardin comes in 1-2 in the 17th district play, while the Panthers are 3-0. These teams did meet on December 13th, and E-Town with a victory 71-37 over the Trojans. Bree Moten and Sydney Clark to jump. E-Town will control the opening tip. North Hardin drops into a zone. Oliver for 3, it's long. Taylor with the rebound, back outside to Evans. Evans travels, we a turnover to the Trojans. E-Town will bring full court pressure. It's a 2-2-1 press. Trying to get it in the middle. Bree Moten has it. Goes all the way in, strong off the glass. Ball goes off the off the Panthers, and it will be Trojan basketball. Inside, outside, that one goes off the foot of Moten. E-Town with the ball. Taylor brings it up the court. Taylor gets into the lane, trying to dish it off to Clark. Hay able to track it down. Kick out, 3-pointer on the way, no good. And go over the inline and go back to North Hardin. Bryant with it. Now Sutton with it. Just able to get it over before the 10 count. Moten now in the corner. Hay provides the pressure. Now Gregory, who typically will run point for the Trojans. Gregory goes inside, ball knocked away. Sutton tracked it down. There'll be a foul. It's going to be on Whitney Hay. It'll be her first, team's first. Moten to inbound it, gets it to Gregory. Now Bryant with it. Get it to Moten inside. Kicks out to Sutton, 3 on the way. It's good. Evans with it, drives down. 10-footer, no good. Sutton with the rebound. Rupp inside trying to carve out some space. Loses it, be a turnover to the Panthers. Oliver, 3 on the way. It's good. We're all tied at 3 apiece. Pass too far out in front of Gregory. That's the 4th turnover now for the Trojans. Hay drives baseline. She'll pull up from there. It's good. Hay has a green light from anywhere for Coach Sweeney and the Panthers. Averaging over 20 points a ball game. Hay gets the steal there from Sutton. Drives inside. Scoop shot no good. She'll be going to the line to shoot 2. Jada Gregory will pick up her first, team's first. Hay with one more. E-Town right back into their full court press. Quick passing by the Panthers. Sutton gets it down low, a little too hard. Off the glass, Clark with the rebound. 5 minutes to go here in their opening quarter. 7-3, E-Town on top. Hay goes all the way down, weaving her way in and out of the defense, gets the 2 points. Kick across to Sutton for 3. Off the back of the iron. Oliver with the rebound. Gregory ties her up, and that'll be North Hardin basketball. Ella Shear checks into the lineup for the Trojans. Hay with the steal. In E-Town, very long. And Hay gets fouled, and she'll go to the line again after a made bucket. Moten picks up the foul, her first, team second. With that, Coach Hooper going to take a 30-second timeout. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. Ryan Harris of RE/MAX Premier Properties for all your real estate needs. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. And West Point Bank, let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. 11-3. E-Town on top and on an 11-0 run. As we come back to action, it'll be Whitney Hay at the line, shooting 1. Hay now with 9 of the 12 points for the Panthers. Full court press again. Bryant picks it up. And now Clark gets the steal, gives it up to Hay quickly. Travel call, turnover to the Panthers. Evans to inbounds the ball. They get Hay kind of on the back pit. Ball knocked away by Moten, but she gets her own rebound, unable to get the putback. Bryant with the rebound. Steal by Oliver. Taylor quickly out with it. Ball blocked from behind. Evans gets the rebound. Evans shot no good, gets her own rebound, puts it back up. Now Sydney Clark gets the rebound, and Clark gets her first bucket of the night. Another steal by Hay. North Hardin struggling to get the ball up the court. Taylor in the lane, no good. Ruff with the rebound, gets it to Shear. Shear will take a 3. It's partially blocked by Hay. Clark gets the rebound. Taylor quickly ahead for Evans. Evans tries to get it to Hay. Able to track it down in the corner. That ball will go off the Trojans and stay with the Panthers. Addison Sutton back into the lineup. 3:12 to go here in our first quarter. Get it into Clark. Clark will be fouled there. This one's going to be on Rupp. It'll be her first, team's third. And that'll send Clark to the line to shoot 2.
Fouls number 12. Soraya Rupp, her first, team third. Number 9 shooting for the Panthers. Number 14, Sydney Clark.
And another steal. And now it'll be Taylor that's going to be going to the line.
12, Rupp, her second, team fourth.
Rupp picks up her second, team's fourth. Taylor will go to the line to shoot 2. Tempest Wimberly checks in for the Trojans along with Jada Gregory. Bryant trying to get it in, gets it into Gregory. Forward to Sutton. Across for Moten. She'll take a 3, blocked there by Evans. Moten drives into the lane, up off the glass, it's good. There was Hay had something in her eye. Taylor with it to Evans. Oliver in the corner, 3 on the way, off the iron. That'll be over the back on Hay. That'll be her second, team second. Bryant gets it over the midcourt stripe, gets into the lane. Down low to Wimberly, knocked away. Clark came out with it, now Hay with it. Hay gets into the lane, dumps off to Clark. Clark picks up her 6th point. Moten will be fouled. I believe this is going to be on Evans. It will be her first, team's third. And that'll get Alexis Brown into the lineup for the Trojans. Moten in the lane, puts it on the floor. Blocked partially by Clark, but then it's Brown who gets the rebound and the putback. Foul will be on Oliver, her first, team's 4th. Brown will go to the line for 1. That one didn't hit rim, so it'll be Panther basketball. 22-7, 1:50 to go here in our opening quarter. Oliver will give it back to Taylor. Now to Hay. Hay just inside the 3-point line, lets it fly, it's good. E-Town continues to apply pressure. Bryant goes on the baseline, Tries to drop it off to Brown. Taylor gets to it. This is to Hay, but goes off her leg. Now Gregory. Down low to Moten. Moten a little strong off the glass. Alexis Brown with another offensive rebound. That'll be on Taylor. That'll be her first, team's fifth. That'll get Rupp back into the lineup for the Trojans. And that'll get Xaviera Smalley into the lineup for the Panthers. Gregory throws that one up, no good. Hay had gotten to it. Evans will track it down, and the Panthers retain control. The pass down to Smalley, and she gets her name in the scoring column. 43 seconds to go in this first quarter. Bryant stepped out of bounds. Turnover to the Panthers. Get into Smalley in the lane. She put it on the floor. Not a good move. It's going to go off of E-Town, be a turnover. .20 seconds to go. Bryant with it, puts it on the floor. It goes off someone's foot. It's a jump ball. It'll go over to the Panthers. 8 seconds to go in the quarter. Taylor drives in all the way down, up off the glass, no good. And that is how our first quarter will come to a close. E-Town in control, 26-7 over the Panthers, or over the Trojans. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Brandenburg, Bardstown, and Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties. For all your real estate needs, contact Ryan at 270-723-4626 and he'll get the job done. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere where wireless works. Online at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. Online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. Going down the scoring from the first quarter. First for the Trojans. Addison Sutton with 3, Bree Moten and Alexis Brown both with 2. For the Panthers, Xaviera Smalley with 2. Whitney Hay led all scorers with 13. Carly Oliver had 3. Sydney Clark with 6. And Ellie Taylor with 2. We start the second quarter. It's North Hardin basketball. Bryant, Moten, Brown, Rupp, and Sutton on the court for the Trojans. The officials missed that one. That ball was tipped by the Panthers into the back court. On the court for the Panthers, it's Evans, Smalley, Taylor, Hay, and Clark. Most likely a makeup call there. That was a very quick 3-second call. Get it inside to Rupp. She doubles. She got it. She dribbled it, picked it up, and tried to dribble again. Taylor able to get inside, drops it off for Clark. Clark with her 8th point. And E-Town back to their full court pressure. Bryant gets it to Brown. Now Moten with it in the corner, knocked out by Hay. Will stay with the Trojans. Gregory will check back into the ball game for North. Sutton now with it. They close out very quickly on Sutton. Moten in the lane, 12-footer, it's good. Moten with her 4th point. Skip pass to Hay. Get it right inside to Smalley. No one there. Misses the shot, then goes over the back. She'll pick up her 1st. That'll be team 6th. From this point on, the Trojans will be in the bonus.
Team 6.
Gregory now with it. She drives into the lane, kicks it out for Bryant. Inside to Rupp. Rupp back outside. Moten from the corner for 3. It's long. Clark with the rebound. Gets it to Taylor. Evans gets it down low to Smalley. She'll be fouled. That'll be on Bryant. That'll be her 1st, team's 5th. Presley Payne checks into the lineup for the Panthers. Hay drives into the lane. Didn't really have a jump shot, just kind of pushed it up there. Gets her own rebound. Quick pass to Clark, and Clark now into double digits with 10. Gregory gets past midcourt. And kick across to Sutton. Gregory will take a 3 right side off the iron. Payne with the rebound. Hay, an excellent pass inside. That'll go off of Clark as Bryant blocked her shot. Shearer back into the lineup for the Trojans. Gregory comes out with it. Up to Rupp. No good. Evans had the rebound. And I believe the foul is going to be on Gregory. It's going to be on Bryant. And it'll be her 2nd, team 6. And from this point on, both teams will be in the bonus. 4:51 to go here in the 2nd quarter. 30-9 our score. E-Town on top. Pull up for Hay. No good. Smalley with the rebound and gets the putback. Presley Payne will pick up that foul. Her 1st, team 7th. That will send Bree Moten to the line to shoot 1 in the bonus. That one comes off Yerkeson with the rebound. Travel on Payne. Turnover back to the Trojans. Inside to Rupp, back outside. Quick passing by the Trojans. Moten for three, no good. Goes off Hay, and will stay on this end with the Trojans. Taylor back into the lineup for E-Town. Shear from about 18 foot, no good. Ball bounced around. Gregory with the rebound. That one goes off the foot of a player. Hayes going to come out with it. Hay had a good job of pinning off a player, but a better job by Moten to come around and get the steal and be traveling and back over to Elizabethtown. Taylor guarded by Gregory. Outside to Yerkeson. Around Hay, going to take a deep three from there. Off the iron. Goes off Payne and goes over to North Hardin. Gregory will walk this one up. It'll be tied up. It'll be E-Town basketball. Kia Cormier into the ball game for E-Town. And then Oliver checks back in. Taylor loses control of that one. Gregory gets the steal, unable to convert it. Taylor gets it, comes down to the other end. Scoop shot, it's good, and she'll be fouled and going to the line. Sutton with the foul. Her first, team seventh. Bryant checks back in for North Hardin. Evans will check in for E-Town. 2:46 to go here in this quarter. 34-9. They get 35-9. Moten gets all the way inside. It's good. Moten now with 6 points on the night. Yerkeson for three. It's long. Sutton will track down that rebound. To Bryant. Bryant inside. She'll be fouled and going to the line to shoot two. Cormier picks up that foul. Her first, team's eighth. Bryant's first trip to the line tonight. Keela Woods checks in for North Hardin, while Clark and Hay check back in for E-Town. That's going to go off Taylor. Actually, now they're going to say it goes off North, so it will be Elizabethtown ball. 2:04 to go. Gregory with another steal. That'll be tied up, and that'll go back over to the Trojans.
North Hardin basketball.
Bryant for three. It's good off the glass. Second three made of the night for the Trojans. Taylor drives to the other end. She'll be fouled. They go into the line. Bryant picks up her third, team's eighth. And Taylor to the line to shoot two.
It's her third, team eighth.
Shear checks back into the lineup for the Trojans. Woods with the rebound. Minute 20 to go in the second quarter. Shear steps into a three off the back of the iron. Evans with the rebound. One minute to go in this first half of play. Evans steps inside, 17-footer on the way, no good. Sutton with the rebound. That's going to be a travel on Shear. Smalley checks back in for the Panthers. Taylor will walk this one up. Hay, 15-footer, no good. Sutton with another rebound. 30 seconds to go. Rupp from 17 feet. She walks before she's able to take the shot. Clark down low to Smalley. Smalley up off the glass, it's good. Smalley with 6 points tonight. Rupp with it. Sutton gonna track it down, 5 seconds. 2 seconds. And that is how the first half will come to a close. Elizabethtown on top, 37-14 over North Hardin. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. Ryan Harris of RE/MAX Premier Properties, for all your real estate needs, contact Ryan. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. West Point Bank, let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. We'll be back after this short timeout with first half stats and analysis and second half action.
Hi, I'm Dale Mings, and welcome to HCEC-TV live sports coverage. I want to take time to just recognize one of our longtime sponsors, eTownApartments.com and Mark Harris Construction. And today we have with us another sponsor that's coming on board with us, and that's Mark's son, Ryan Harris. And Ryan, just tell us a little bit about yourself and how you came to be in this business and so forth.
So, I'm from Elizabethtown, grown up here my whole life. I'm fortunate enough that I got to grow up around kind of the construction business and that whole market, more so than a new realtor would get to be around it coming in. So, I knew a lot, and I decided being a realtor would be a perfect fit for me. And that's just kind of how I got into it. I interned my junior year, the summer after my junior year at Bellarmine at a real estate place. And I fell in love with it and just a perfect fit for me.
So Ryan, tell us a little bit more about the focus of your business. Is this mostly the Elizabethtown area, Hardin County? What is it?
So yeah, so my brokerage that I'm a part of, it's out of Louisville, but I'm in E-Town 3, 4, 5 days a week. So my emphasis is Louisville, Hardin County, Elizabethtown, and anything kind of close by there. I'm helping people in Taylorsville right now, helping people out in Cecilia. You know, I'm helping really where anybody needs me, just trying to figure out what their needs are in that area and how that market fits their needs.
So now, in terms of marketing, you've kind of got your own sort of like your own. It's almost like your own company, I guess.
Right.
But so just tell us a little bit about that.
So yeah, so the company I'm with is a brokerage out of Louisville, Rematch Premier Properties. Jay Pitts is the head broker. He's actually from E-Town as well. Many people probably know him, and his dad Jeff, who's a realtor here in town. And that's how I got kind of linked up with them. But the whole idea around it is marketing yourself and showing people the services you can provide for them and why you would be useful for them to use you.
Yeah. Well, speaking of those services, tell us a little bit about some of the services that you offer.
So what I mainly do, I help buyers and sellers. So, you know, if you're wanting to sell your home, I'm glad to help you out. We offer marketing that not many other people can, and that's one of the things I pride myself on and our company prides herself on. And when I help a buyer out, I have a lot of things I can do to help them as well. A lot of new technologies that help, that make it easier and quicker, and we can hop on houses that they like super fast, and just kind of some services we provide. And I have a commercial listing right now, so I'm trying to get into that area as well.
Okay, great. Now, we are talking about high school athletics here, and I understand that you graduated at Elizabethtown High School.
Yes, sir.
Now, were you involved in athletics there?
Yeah, so I played golf and basketball in high school, and I was actually on the high school tennis team my 7th and 8th grade year. I grew up playing every sport you can imagine.
Okay.
I mean, name it and I've played it. What I think is so special about high school sports is, you know, it kind of molds who you are, your friends. You have memories that last a lifetime. I mean, I know, so I was on the 2014 district-winning E-Town basketball team, and I still see those buddies all the time. And whenever we get together, we always talk about a memory or something Coach Harris said or something somebody did in the locker room, and it's just a lot of good memories we still have, and I think still molds me as a person, and I think a lot of other high school athletes would agree.
So now, did that have anything to do with your decision to support high school sports by supporting HCEC-TV?
Sure, definitely. You know, so my parents, I've grown up watching them support high school sports, doing whatever they can, and I just feel the need to do the same thing because of how much I feel like it provided for me.
Sure, okay. And we appreciate you. We appreciate your dad and his sister,
Thank you.
the whole family, and all they've done for us all these years, and look forward to this new relationship, and welcome on board.
Thanks, I'm excited for it.
Great. And we look forward to hearing more great things from this young man, but right now we're going to get right back to that ball game. Hi, I'm Dale Mings. Welcome to HCEC-TV live sports coverage. Now we're here again today in our studios talking to one of our longtime sponsors, Brandenburg Telecom, and we have Don McMahon with us today to tell us a little bit more about Brandenburg. Welcome, Don.
How you doing? Thanks for having us.
Don, tell us a little bit about Brandenburg Telecom, kind of its history and so forth.
Yeah, Brandenburg Telecom has been in this area since 65 years. We started off in Radcliffe, and then we've branched out from there. So in E-Town, we've probably been offering service in E-Town it's probably about 18 to 20 years almost for service in E-Town. So we have all the cities in Hardin County. So we've been here for a little while.
Now, I used to live in Meade County, and so I know that Brandenburg kind of started out as one of those small town telephone companies.
That's where we first started, and we decided to branch out from there. So, yep.
And it's, you know, I think one of the things that's always intrigued me was the fact that you guys have been really innovative. And again, you know, that small town telephone company, but yet you guys have brought the cutting edge technology to our area. And I think you continue to do that.
Yeah, fiber service is a big deal. I'm sure everybody's heard of fiber service mainly from Google, you know, bringing it to major cities throughout the U.S. So we started out in Meade County building fiber service, and we have most of it built out. It's still going, but recently we're able to offer fiber in the county of Hardin County, whereas we used to be in the cities. Now we're in the cities with fiber and the county. So the county is getting built out slowly but surely. We have 2 crews going right now, so hopefully we'll get it out. We'll get it out built eventually.
I know that's good news for a lot of folks like me. I live way out there in the boonies, and right now we don't have a whole lot of options.
Yeah, right now with today's technology, you have wireless devices, you have 4K TVs, so that demands a lot of bandwidth. And with fiber service, you can get up to 1 gig at your home, so that's huge. I mean, for a little community like this, which E-Town's getting bigger and bigger every day, I know that. So it's a really good product to have.
So I guess what we need to tell people is stay tuned. It's coming.
Definitely.
You know.
When we do open a new fiber area, we go door to door. So we'll hang a bag on your door, and then we'll that'll let you know that fiber's ready. And we also do some advertising in the News Enterprise, and we put all the addresses in the that's available. So you can check that out too.
Well, now, if people wanted to know, for instance, are they in an area where they already have Brandenburg available to them? You know, how can they find out about what's available, what services you offer?
Yeah, definitely give us the call at our office. We have a new office in E-Town on 62. Phone number is 270-982-4466. And anybody can tell you what we do. We do TV, phone, internet, security, so they can get any information from the office. Just call your local office.
So the new office kind of took the place of the one that was downtown on Dixie.
Yeah, we used to be on Dixie Highway. We shared a space with West Point Bank, but we've grown bigger and we have bigger plans, so we got to spread out a little bit. So.
I think it's kind of neat how you've kind of kept that architectural style from the office in Brandenburg.
Yeah, it's easy enough structure to build, so I guess I like it. So
I know when they were building that, when I was living in Meade County, and I watched that one build there in Brandenburg, and I thought, is that going to be a church building? Is all that stained glass, you know?
Yeah, a lot of people say that. It's definitely a big steeple. So
well, it's pretty the way you turn the different colored lights on at different times and things. So that's pretty cool. All right. Well, here's obviously you guys have been supporting high school sports by being a sponsor of our live coverage, and that's been going on for quite a while. So why do you think that's? Why has Brandenburg gotten involved that way?
Well, like I said, we're a local company, so the community is important to us. We want to give all of our customers, you know, the best services and conveniences. So, you know, a lot of people, if they can't make the game, they can go to Channel 1 and watch it. We play a lot of replays, so if you missed it, you can go back and catch it. We also are involved in the high school, like a co-op program. So as much as we can interact with the high schools and the high school kids, the better for us, because, you know, maybe they'll work for us one day. So we want to definitely keep that relationship going.
So you mentioned co-op program. Is that a way for students to learn more about technology?
Yeah, our co-op program, they can work in the office. They can you know, slowly learn and just get a better knowledge of what we do.
Wow, that's awesome, because, you know, that's something that Hardin County Schools is big in right now, is getting kids ready to work.
Yes, definitely. That's huge lately. You know, even the college is doing that through HCEC-TV.
Yeah. Kind of hard to remember that day, but it changed a few years ago. But yeah. Well, we really appreciate all that you do for us, and folks, there's a lot of things here in Hardin County we would not be able to do if it wasn't for Brandenburg Telecom.
Welcome back to Elizabethtown High School for tonight's 17th District Girls Basketball action. Our halftime score between the Panthers and the Trojans has E-Town on top, 37-14 over the Trojans. So we start the second half. It'll be a turnover by the Panthers on the court for the Trojans. Bryant, Rupp, Gregory, as Bryant takes a 3 off the iron. Also Moten and Sutton for the Panthers. Hay, Taylor, Clark, Oliver, and Evans.
Jump ball, Lady Trojan basketball.
Jump ball goes over to North. Full court press from the Panthers. Bryant gets into lane, kicks outside for Sutton. 3 on the way, it's good. Her second three-pointer of the night. Taylor goes to the other end, doesn't get the roll. Bryant with the rebound. Gregory will bring it up the court. Moten gets it inside the lane. Yep, she'll be fouled and be going to the line to shoot a pair. Foul's going to be on Clark, her first, team's first. Moten led the Trojans in scoring in the first half with 6. 0 for 1 tonight from the line. One more to come. Knocks them both down. Town gets it up. Clark ahead for Hay. Hay will be fouled. That'll be on Moten. That'll be her second, team's first.
Foul number 5, Ray Moten, her second, team first.
Hay will inbound this ball for the Panthers. 6:32 to go here in this third quarter. Hay for 3. Off the back of the iron. Evans with the rebound. Hay led all scores with 13 in the first half. She got all 13 of those in the first quarter. E-Town to inbound it. Get it into Clark. It's knocked out of bounds by Gregory. Stay on this end with the Panthers. Bryant tips it. Hay able to get to it. Swing around. Oliver will take a 3 off the iron. Rupp with the rebound. Hay knocks it out. And then we go over to the Trojans. Bryant will get it over the midcourt. Right now, trapped there. And Coach Hooper going to take a 30-second timeout before a 5-second call could be called. 6:02 to go here in the third quarter. 37-19 our score.
Now we're going to get back to that
on
ball
top.
game.
This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties, Bluegrass Cellular, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. HCEC-TV will be back on air tomorrow night as it'll be boys basketball action as the Elizabethtown Panthers will travel to Cecilia to take on the Central Hardin Bruins. Tip time scheduled for 7:30. That one goes off the Panthers, so it'll stay on this end with the Trojans. Sutton to inbound the ball. Gregory goes inside. Good pass on the back cut from Sutton. Sutton now with 8 points on the night. Be a foul there on the floor. Moten picks up her third, team second. North Hardin has opened on a 7-0 run in this second half. Ball will stay with the Trojans. Stay with the Panthers. Hay gets it into Taylor, right back to Hay. And that one will be knocked out of bounds by Gregory.
Good job, Jada. Who got out of bounds? Come on, get her, Jada. Just go to the corner. No, don't let her in.
Hay drives it through the lane. Good pass down low to Clark. Clark now with 12 points. Bryant just throws it back in as she had lost it on the dribble. Oliver up to Hay. Gregory gets a steal for the Trojans. Too strong off the glass. Clark with it. We're going to have a foul on the Trojans. I believe this one's going to be on Bryant. That'll be her fourth, team's third. Shear checks back into the lineup. Evans drives into lane, kicks out to Hay. 3 on the way. It's good. Her first points since the first quarter. 16 on the night now for Whitney Hay. Side to Rupp, outside to Sutton. 3 on the way. Off the iron. Moten gets the rebound. It was a kickball, so it'll stay with the Trojans. Xaviera Smalley checks back into the lineup for the Panthers. E-Town in a man-to-man. That'll be over and back on the Trojans. .4:15 to go in the third quarter. Taylor gets inside, trying to kick it out to Evans. And they'll go out of bounds off the Panthers and go back over to the Trojans. E-Town will set up their full court press again. Gregory drives all the way in, the ball tipped away. It'll stay with the Trojans. Get it into Rupp. Rupp turnaround, partially blocked by Smalley. Rebound was to Clark. Now Hay going to throw it ahead to Smalley. And she steps out of bounds and back over to the Trojans. Both teams not very pretty right now. A lot of turnovers on both sides. Gregory trying to pass that one out. It's going to be a steal by Clark. Gives it up for Taylor.
Basket by Taylor.
Taylor now with 7 points. That one knocked away. Evans up to Taylor. That'll be a travel. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Gregory. That'll be her second, team's fourth. And that'll send Taylor to the line to shoot 2.
The line for the Lady Panthers, number 33, Ellie Taylor, shooting 2.
Taylor 3 for 5 in that first half. That one off. Rupp gets the rebound. She'll be fouled. That'll be the third on Hay, team second.
Third, team second.
Get out of the corner, get out of the corner.
Moten with it, now to Shear. And it's going to be another steal by the Panthers. Clark to Hay. And with that, Coach Hooper will take a full timeout. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Brandenburg, Bardstown, and Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Ryan Harris of RE/MAX Premier Properties. For all your real estate needs, contact Ryan at 270-723-4626 and he'll get the job done. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere where wireless works. Online at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. Online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank, with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. So we come back to action. E-Town on top, 47-21. 3:02 to go here in the third quarter. Be North Hardin basketball. Moten to inbound it. Gregory gets it over the midcourt stripe just before the 10-second counts up. Down to Moten, gets it to Rupp. Rupp will be fouled. And that's going to be on Whitney Hay. That'll be her 4th, team's 3rd. And that will send Soraya Rupp to the line, shooting 2. Her first trip to the line tonight. Rupp gets her first point of the night. Hay, 3 from the outside off the iron. Taylor with the rebound, trying to get it to Smalley. They'll go to the floor. It'll be Kayla Woods checks back into the lineup for North Hardin.
Kayla Woods replaces number 2, Ella Shear.
E-Town gets it to Taylor. Taylor 3 on the way, off the mark. Rupp with the rebound. Hay gets the steal right back and gets the putback. Hay now with 20 points on the night. And that'll be a walk on Moten. .2:14 to go in the third. Now with 3 seconds called on the Panthers. Turnover to the Trojans. Moten with it, drives inside, gets to the lane. She'll be fouled by Smalley, and we're going back to the line. This will be the 4th team foul on the Panthers. Be the 2nd on Smalley.
Smalley, her 2nd, team 4th, at the line for the Trojans, number 5, Bree Moten, shooting 2.
Moten now with 9. Carly Oliver checks back in for E-Town. That one off the iron. Evans gets the rebound for E-Town. That one's knocked away from behind. It'll stay with the Panthers. Olivia Jurkison checks into the lineup for the Panthers. Oliver for 3 off the iron. That goes off Clark over to the Trojans. .138 to go in the quarter. 49-23 our score, E-Town on top. They had a 26-7 lead after one, a 37-14 lead after the second quarter. Gregory into the lane, no good. Yerkeson had the ball but was on the line, so they'll stay with the Trojans. Gregory tried to throw it to Woods. Clark there for the steal. Hay brings it up the court. Rupp gets it from her. The jump ball goes back to the Trojans. Trying to pass it down low. Moten able to track it down. Goes into the lane. Yerkeson gets the steal. Gives it to Taylor. Hay open top of the key. 3 on the way. It's good. Her second of the night. .30 seconds to go. That shot will be blocked by Taylor. Hay takes a peek at the clock, gets the 2-pointer and is fouled on the play. Foul's going to be on Moten. That'll be her 4th, team's 5th. Hay to the line to shoot 1. Ella Shearer and Temperance Wimberly check back in for the Trojans. 5.7 seconds to go in this quarter. Rakia Cormier checks in to the lineup for the Panthers. Down to 4 seconds. Moten traveled. She started to go up for 3. Sydney Clark was there, was going to block it. So with 1.4 seconds to go, Bailey Thomas checks into the lineup. And that is how our third quarter will come to a close. E-Town on top, 55-23 over the Trojans. This is a HCEC-TV student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. Ryan Harris of RE/MAX Premier Properties for all your real estate needs. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable, unlimited plan anywhere. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. And West Point Bank, with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Tune in weekly for rebroadcast of all local HCEC-TV programs, airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184, and you can search all of our past broadcasts on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV. Reminder, tomorrow night we'll be back on the air with 17th District Boys action as the Elizabethtown Panthers will travel to the Central Hardin Bruins. Tip time is scheduled for 7:30. Get into Cormier, back to Yerkeson. Payne carried the ball. Gregory to bring it up the court. Alexander Presta also checked into the lineup for the Panthers. Moten gets it at the free throw line outside. Bryant for three. It's good. Her second three-pointer of the night. Yerkeson skip pass to Presta. Inside to Cormier. She's fouled him. He going to the line to shoot. Fifth foul on Bree Moten. She will end her night with 9 points. From this point on, the Panthers will be in the bonus. Gregory comes out with it quickly to the other end. Her shot up and in. She'll be going to the line. Yerkeson picks up her first, team's fifth. Bryant got the offensive rebound. She'll be fouled there by Cormier. Her second, team six, and from this point on, both teams will be in the bonus. Kinsey Franklin checks into the lineup for the Panthers. Gregory skipped past to Sutton, now Shear with it. Sutton will go for three, blocked by Franklin. Presta unable to reel that one in. With that, Coach Sweeney going to take a 30-second timeout. This is an HCEC-TV student production, a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties, Bluegrass Cellular, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. Our schedule next week, we will have two games. First on Tuesday night, it'll be boys 17th District action as North Hardin will travel here to Elizabethtown. On Thursday night next week, it'll be girls action as these Panthers will travel to Cecilia to take on the Central Hardin Bruins. Both games scheduled for a 7:30 tip time. .650 to go here in the ball game. 55-28, E-Town on top. Sutton three from the side, no good. Franklin with the rebound. Franklin goes inside, she'll be fouled and it's in. Wimberley picks up her first, team seventh. Franklin with 3 points here. Sutton inside, back to Shear. That'll be a kick ball and will stay with the Trojans. Ball to the floor, be tied up. Jump ball will go stay with the Trojans. Bryant to inbound it. Gregory from the side off the iron. Thomas with the rebound. Yerkeson gets it to Payne. And a steal by Gregory to Bryant. Kicks outside to Sutton, gets it back. Shear for 3, it's good. Her first points of the evening. Tried to pass down low, tipped by Sutton. Rupp gets the steal. Gregory bringing it up the court. To Sutton down low. And that'll get Addison Sutton into double digits. Franklin tried to pass it to Thomas. Shear there for the steal. A pass ahead, ill-advised pass from Gregory. Yerkeson with the steal. Payne will take a 3 left side off the iron. Rupp had the rebound. It'll be tied up with Franklin, and it'll be Elizabethtown basketball. 4:49 to go here in the ball game. Kristen Sweeney checks in for Elizabethtown. Gregory knocks that one out. It'll stay with the Panthers. Preston inbound this ball. Sweeney with it. She'll be fouled by Rupp. That'll be Rupp's 3rd. Team's 8th, and that'll put Sweeney on the line shooting 2.
Number 12, Ryan Rupp, her 3rd, team's 7th. At the line shooting for the Panthers, number 2, Kristen Sweeney.
Shear for 3 from the corner. Bryant with the rebound, takes it right back up, unable to make that one. Rupp gets the rebound, drops out to Shear. 3-pointer on the way, no good. Franklin with the rebound for the Panthers. Sweeney ahead to Yerkeson. And knocked away by Gregory. Sutton gets the steal. Sutton will take a 3 right side off the iron. Presta with the rebound. Presta steps into a 3. In and out, ball knocked around. Payne gets the rebound. She'll be fouled and be going to the line to shoot 2. That'll be the 5th foul on Bryant. Jerica Johnson checks in for the Trojans. Mary Wheatley and Jada Porter check in for the Panthers.
Also in the lead for Lady Trojans, number 20, Jerica Johnson.
Kessler's first point of the night. One more to come. Gets the roll. 61-33. 3:35 to go here in the ball game. E-Town staying in the zone. Gregory drives inside, kicks out for Sutton. She catches, squares up a three. It's good. Her third three of the night. Now with 13 points on the evening. Down low to Porter. Shot no good. Wheatley had the rebound. The putback was blocked. Gets another rebound for her, though. Payne steps just inside the free throw line. No good. Wheatley with her third offensive rebound. Now Franklin gets it, and Franklin gets the bucket. 5 points for Kinsey Franklin, all here in the fourth quarter. Sutton partially blocked by Franklin. For North Hardin, their next game is next Tuesday night as they will face Greene County. Presley Payne with the shot in the middle, no good. Porter throws it back in, but Gregory gets it. For the Panthers, their next game will be Saturday against Louisville Eastern. It'll be held at Central Hardin High School. Sutton drives baseline, kicks it back out. And that'll be an over and back. Rakia Cormier back into the lineup for E-Town. Porter for three off the iron. Johnson with the rebound. 1:35 to go in the ball game. 63-36. Sutton for three. It's good. Her fourth. Shot missed by Wheatley. Sweeney with the rebound, and Franklin with another bucket. 7 points with the 1 minute mark. Sutton three again. Off the back of the iron. That'll be tied up. And that'll stay with the Trojans. Keela Woods back into the lineup for North. Sutton to inbound the ball. Sutton three on the way. It's good. Sutton now with 5 3-pointers on the night. .20 seconds to go. Franklin going to try a three off the iron. Tracked down by Cormier. Porter gets it inside to Franklin. Sweeney with another offensive rebound. The putback no good. And that will be our final as E-Town improves to 14-2 with a 65-42 victory over the Trojans. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Brandenburg, Bardstown, and Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties. For all your real estate needs, contact Ryan at 270-723-4626 and he'll get the job done. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere where wireless works. Online at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. Online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank, with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. Going down the scoring from tonight's ball game. First for the visitors from North Hardin, Ella Shear with 3. Desiree Bryant with 6. Addison Sutton led all Trojans with 19. Bree Moten with 9. Jada Gregory had 2. Jariah Rupp with 1. And Alexis Brown with 2. For Elizabethtown, Kristen Sweeney had 1. Xaviera Smalley had 6. Presley Payne with 2. Whitney Hay with 26. Carly Oliver with 3. Sydney Clark with 12. Ellie Taylor had 8. And Kinsey Franklin with 7. For Elizabethtown, they moved to 14-2 on the season, 4-0 in 17th district play. Again, their next game will be on Saturday at Central Hardin High School as they will take on the Eastern Eagles. For North Hardin, they fall to 9-7 on the season, 1-3 in 17th district play. And again, their next ball game will be at Greene County on Tuesday night. Reminder, tomorrow night we will be back on the air with boys basketball action as Elizabethtown and Central Hardin will square off. Tip time is scheduled for 7:30. For all of our workers here at HCEC-TV, I am Bobby Thompson saying so long and good night.